Hey family, this is Steve Copeland from the Couch Conversation. Steve, let me stop. Copeland from the Couch Conversation. Steve Copeland from the Couch Conversation Show. I'm gonna try my best. This thing been recording for 10 minutes. It wasn't recording for no 10 minutes. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here a little bit, talk a little bit about what's going on. That must be the time, because I see it now. And it's only a minute, but yeah, I just wanted to come on, talk a little bit about some things. Now, a lot of y'all know that I was invited to the town hall meeting on July the 14th. Um, I got to get the new location to where the town hall meeting gonna be at. I probably got it. I was told where it was at, but it's just remembered. So I might have the email. I just haven't looked over it yet. But anyway, I'll have everything. But just to talk a little bit about life. I came on my Restream. I'm trying to get used to using my Restream because my Restream I can sit here and it'll stream from Facebook, YouTube, Linkit, Twitter, Periscope, and I'm just sitting in one spot. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get used to doing that or using this right here. If not, then I'll go to my live stream if I don't like the way this keep turning out. But coming on here, I can reach those stations, these social media stations as well. And that's what I like about it. That's what I like about Restream. Now, I'm not trying to come on here and to keep bashing people and stuff like that. I'm trying to really, really do things in a different way, in a more proper way. Uh, I'm gonna just say this: Sharon Middleton, not being smart, baby, you really blew me away. You really blew me away as a human being. You really blew me away as a person that posed to represent the people. Um, I really don't know who the heck y'all think y'all are. I really don't. I don't know. Y'all are in positions where people trust you, where people believe in you. And it's like you have people's lives in your hands and you take it for a joke. And I'm not just talking about you, Miss Lady. I'm not just talking about you. I'm just talking about our local leaders in general. You know what I mean? People trust y'all. You can't come out July the 14th and talk to the people. That goes, you make me think that because you're not coming out confronting the people or helping your people to understand what you're doing to make the community better and stuff like that, that is somebody else that you're catering to. And it's not just you. It's a lot of our Democrats that does that. Y'all really showing me, I'm telling you right now, y'all are really, really showing me that y'all are not for the citizens of Baltimore City. And if you twist your lips and say, yes, I am, you're lying. I can't believe that. You gonna, I can't come out and then you're gonna call the Langley Center and the Langston Houston Center and have them counsel the Fox 45 meeting for the community for that day. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. And if somebody can really help me understand, because I thought it was all about the people, not that individual. So you making it like it's all about me and whatever the people want, the heck with y'all. Your action proved everything. Your actions spoke very, very loud. And even the people at the Renaissance, that you're not really for the people. You for whoever over top of y'all pulling the strings. I would never want to sell my soul like that. I would never. And if y'all get any pride out of that, then something is seriously wrong with y'all. Maybe y'all need to come and join my health group. Now, let me share this right. Since I mentioned health group, this is my folder. See that? Strengthening the community. We say we need the village, right? To help us turn Baltimore City around or to move us in a more positive direction. We need the village. So let me share with y'all some of the people that's part of strengthening the community. They have their own organization, businesses, but we have partnered together. These are people that I'm pulling together. This crazy dude y'all want to talk about, right? These are the people that I'm pulling together. Uh, Judith Smith Downing. She's the CEO right now of Box Mental Group. Her nonprofit is called Annie Mae Place. And her goal is like mine, to help the low to moderate income people. To gather people like my goal and to help turn their lives around. So the name of her nonprofit is called Annie Mae Place. I love it. And what she does, the Bach group is a mental health group, mental health program, whatever. But she's the CEO. And she was sharing with me some of the things that, they do with the clients and stuff like that, and, try to help them turn their lives around. Melvin Mathis, he's the CEO of We Are One Family Health Services of Maryland. That's another guy that reached out to me on the mental health tip and trying to help our people, just turn their lives around. The ones that actually, people who need that personal attention and people that might need to be signed away. And that's when I looked at a lot of the low to moderate, the encampment people who've been out on the streets for a while, and some of them like schizophrenics, so they running around, stuff like that. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of them need to be signed away. And my heart been there lately. My heart been there because we have so many people that need to be monitored. And when I say that, I mean be put on medication, and they need somebody to watch them and help them balance out, where they can come out and deal with deal with life, a more healthier and more productive. But these are people that like not on their medications. So we might have to sign people like that away. So that's been one of my concerns, talking with Christina Flowers. How can we get them that extra help that they need? Mainly if they're not willing on their own to go away, And my thing, the way I'm looking at it, y'all, not being smart, say like a person is schizophrenic and you don't know it, and they come up and wild out at you. They're not really trying to hurt you, but that's just where they at. So you don't know. And you might turn around and hurt them not knowing the mental issue, right? So people like that we more aware of, and I see it a lot with the encampment people. So some of them have to be put away and be monitored, mainly with the type of medication that they need to help them function as normal as possible. So that's where I've been at with the ones that really, I'm gonna say, need that mental health. You know what I mean? We can't keep neglecting our people, y'all. We cannot keep neglecting our people. So talking with Judith Smith of Annie Mae Place, talking with her, just understanding basically what they do and how they do it, and that's boxing. That's We Are One Family too. Just learning a lot, y'all. Learning a lot to add to, basically what Steve do. So anyway, these are some of the people that I've been talking about. It's part of my team, part of like strengthening the community because we all coming together. It's like I'm looking at my business and I look at what I do on a personal note. So basically, I can't provide all the services myself. So I have to rely on other outside sources for us to come together. That's all that is. Y'all hear me talk about rehabbing and revitalizing houses, right? Y'all hear me talking about, like, I'm gonna say, renting property to put individual families in these properties. I got a guy that's willing to work with me with Section 8s. So the point right now is reaching out to people that will at least join our organization and will work with us like landlords. That's basically what I'm trying to get to with that. So anyway, I got a friend named Tyrone Maxwell who's with Keller Williams, right? And anytime I call Tyrone and I say, Tyrone, look, I need you to, send me some information like on rental property. Although he sell homes and stuff like that, he told me they got an awesome program now that's dealing with people to rent to own. And he said the way the program is it's a 5-year program now. So by that time, you will be in position to have brought your home. And I think the houses that he basically talking about is around about $50,000. But I'll let him explain a little bit more about that because he just told me that they have an amazing program the other day, right? And I'm telling y'all, these are people that I talked to a while back. These are people that I'm reaching back out to that I know that wants what's best for the people. Those are the ones I'm trying to focus on now. So if you shiesty, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that. A lot of y'all that I dealt with, you talk a good game, you played a good game, you can continue, but you're gonna do it without Steve Copeland. Because I'm sitting still now. I'm letting God do what God got to do. Y'all can sit up there and talk that game, but you still want to go out there and rob Peter to pay Paul. That's fine. I have nothing to do with that. I truly understand. That's how it was when I was selling drugs and stuff, robbing people to Peter to pay Paul. So I know how the game is. And then you feel like you're doing all the right things, right? But you're fattening up your pocket and you're just screwing the people. Oops, I didn't mean to say that. That's just something that came to my mind. I'm trying to share from my heart. But anyway, dealing with my getting back in touch with Tyrone. And Tyrone, anytime I send him a message about what I'm trying to do to find housing to rental property until I can get to that point that we're starting to work on redeveloping houses. And it's not just redeveloping houses, it's redeveloping communities. And I'm gonna share some of this stuff Wednesday because the goal is to come in with the solution. So you see the people I'm talking about, you gotta have a plan of action on what you're doing. You gotta have it. You just sitting there talking around in circles. No, these people got businesses. That's why I'm giving you all this. And they willing to help, the low to moderate income people. So in this process, y'all always heard me talk about stuff like apprenticeship programs. Like if somebody want to go back to school, somebody want to go to school for truck driving, somebody want to go to school for construction, somebody want to go to school for heating and plumbing, somebody want to go to school to do these type of things. Well, guess what? I have a list of people that I know that does things with. But my thing is to start showing y'all basically what we have rather than doing this. Now, check it out. This young guy named Charles Covington, reached out to me. And he said, Mr. Copeland, now he's a diesel mechanic. He has his own program. He's a mechanic where he can teach. So he said, Mr. Copeland, I want to come and work with you and help our young men to get them off the corners. He wanted to teach them diesel mechanic or auto repair. His business is called Chapter 2 _ My Empire Automotive Repair Shop. His name is Charles Covington again. Okay, Chapter 2. Chapter 2 with the underscore if you want to look them up. Chapter 2 _ My Empire Auto Repair. He teaches diesel mechanic. He teaches the regular auto stuff. Young guy. He said, Mr. Copeland, I want to help you in helping our black young men and getting them up off the streets. That's what we're talking about, apprenticeship programs, right? Now, Charles' number is 443-768-0516. 443-768-0516. And the reason why I'm saying this to y'all know I got the black Suburban, right? I am nothing like y'all. I am nothing like y'all. The engine in the Suburban blew up. I asked for $750 for it. You can replace the engine, got a brand new transmission in it. It still runs good as far as a nice ride. It just needed an engine. I talked with Charles. He said, how much you want for it, Mr. Copeland? I said, just give me $750. He was going to sell his car that he had, like an Impala, older Impala, for $1,500. Give me the $750 for the truck. Now, I know the boy, he does roadside work. That's why I gave y'all his number as a mechanic. Right? He does roadside work. Well, anyway, I called him the other day. I said, come and get the car. I said, come and get the car. I said, you ain't got to pay me nothing. Just take it. You can have it. I said, then again, I want me a seafood platter. Baked seafood platter. He on the phone like, for real, Mr. Steve. I said, man, you can have it. I said, I'm not going to do that. I said, you can have it because I know you're going to do what needs to be done is fixing it and all that type of stuff. And I know you're going to take care of it. He is so happy. He said, you serious? He is so happy. I said, come and get it, son. He came over today, tried to, do the little brake thing. He didn't have everything with him to seal that little hole up where the brake leak at, because he told me that he was going to put a whole new line on it, but we were just trying to fix it up enough where he can take it on home. So he wasn't able to, he didn't bring what he needed, real simple. But it's in front of his door. It's in front of his door. Okay. And I told him, I said, look, man, I love you. I love the things you want to do. Oh, I love what he's doing as a young man because he's not out on the streets. He's not hustling to try to make a living. He have his own little business that he's trying to blow up. I said, bro, I got you. I said, we're a team now. We're a team. Because number one, I need him to train a lot of our younger generation. You know what I mean? So I need him. I said, as you start working on cars, just bring them in and work with you. I said, when it get to the point that we can get a spot for you, because I'm talking about the whole team, all us working together, we're going to make sure you get a spot. We're going to make sure you have those bays to put the car in to train them with, and then a classroom with it on top of that. This is his dream. This is his vision. And I told him, I need him. I said, believe me or not, I need you more than you need me. And the reason why I'm saying that, I need you to work with our young men that want somebody. And right now, I know they're not going to have no money. So my goal with him to work with them until we can get you like some funding for each one. You know what I mean? Because of you putting out your service. But I said, right now, what I need you to do, when I see a young person, he like, I want to do auto mechanic, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm going to turn him on to Charles because he's part of my team. So once again, his name is Charles Covington. The name of his business is Chapter 2 _ My Empire. You can look him up on Facebook, facebook.com. You can look him up like that because he is on Facebook. And his phone number is 443-768-0516. Now check this out. I know for a fact if I need any help with my truck being fixed, he got my back. And be honest with you, because he's part of my team, even though I know he might fix it for nothing free, I was still paying because I know his business. You got me? Like I said, I'm not like a lot of y'all. I'm not. Y'all can talk bad about me. You can call me a snake. You can call me this. You can call me that. But my heart is for Baltimore City. So guess what? I did a list of the people that's part of my team. My team. A whole, brand new whole team. Brand new. These are people I've been talking to for the last few months. Little by little by little by little by little, putting them together. Little by little by little by little by little by little, putting them together. Tracy Brown. Tracy Brown. When I started with Chef and I started putting the nonprofit up, Tracy Brown reached out to me. Tracy Brown is the CEO and president. She's an entrepreneur. She does businesses. She helps you with your nonprofit. She teaches you everything you need to know, right? As far as business, nonprofit, she teaches courses and all that type of stuff. Tracy reached out to me a while back too. And I'm gonna read some of the stuff, right? Cause I basically look. This is Tracy's stuff right here. Just Tracy. Wait a minute, let me make sure. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I was like almost about to fill his page out. But Tracy number now, anybody that's trying to start your own nonprofit, reach out to Tracy. 443-267-8110. Reach out to Tracy because my goal, what's up, Josh? My goal is using Tracy for all of our business stuff, like my strength, well, not to strengthen the community, but anything she can do to better help me. How can I do it? Advertise it and get it out a little bit more on a professional tip, because I'm doing a lot of stuff by myself. That's what I want Tracy to show me what to do. But anyway, the reason why I reached out to Tracy, because number one, I need her to work with Judith Downing with Annie Mae Place. So she's already EIN and stuff like that. But we're talking about building on the business. And not only talking about building on the business, we talking about making sure everything is lined up and in order. You know what I mean? So this is what Tracy do, y'all. She's the CEO and president of, I want to get, well, I'm gonna just say this. She's the CEO and president. This is what she is. She's an entrepreneur. She's a business part. She's a business. Well, she teaches all of this. So I don't want to stutter for y'all. I'm just talking a little fast, but bear with me. This is the stuff Tracy did. She's the CEO and the president of her own company. She's an entrepreneur. So everything I'm giving y'all, she teaches you how to become. She's a business strategist. She does nonprofits. She can tell you all about it. She does grants. She does all of that. And she has seminar classes. So I said and then she does, what is this? It's a accountability. Wait a minute. It's a accountability partner. And I'm going to jack this name up, y'all, because I can never say it right. What is this? Philanthropist. So a lot of this stuff, this is what she do, and basically this is what she made up. And I called her today because I told her that I want to start advertising the stuff that she do. Now you can reach her too at www.thestartup.com. www.startup. Now I'm gonna show you the difference now between that up. Her up, she has uhp.com. And you can meet her, you can reach her at Tracy at thestartup.com. And she still has the uhp.com. And I'm going to ask her, what is this for? Because I don't know if she misspelled it putting it there or not. Tracy probably says, I'm going to punch it in your mouth. But no, she has the UHP right there because she sent it to me this way. But hopefully I'm giving it to you right. And if I'm only reading off of what she gave me, right? So that's Tracy, Tracy, because I put E in it. CY at startup, and that's UHP.com. So she helps you start up your little businesses, your programs. She helps you put things in order. And as I go along, I'll be able to pronounce stuff a little better, a little bit more professional, because that's what I want to do. So if I screw up, y'all bear with me, because once I recognize I'm pronouncing something wrong or I'm screwing it up, just bear with me, okay? And I'm telling y'all, I told Tracy, right? Oh, let me give y'all a number, 443-267-8110. The reason why I'm giving y'all her number, because some of y'all on here might be trying to look for somebody that can help you with your business proposal, your nonprofit, your for-profit. And my goal is with that, reach out to Tracy. Tracy, I told her that I need her over here with me, because strengthening the community is getting ready to blow up, y'all. And not only blowing up, strengthening the community, and I'm going to put you on here, Josh, too. I'm glad you came on. But I got to put Josh on here as well, because I want to, and Josh, I got some people I want you to meet too, because they do deal with like disabled people, blind people. They teach them the dance, the art, the music, and all of that. And as I was reading through their portfolio or their mission, Josh came to mind. So I really, really want to introduce you to them, because they work with the type of people that you're trying to work with. And I believe this is some people that you need to really get with, bro. So I am going to put more of your information on here. If you have a business phone number rather than your regular phone number, Josh, please text that to me. Inbox me that, or call me and give it to me. Not now. All right. Well, I'm gonna call you and get it, my goddamn goes up. But I got to put you on here so that way, while I'm talking, this is part of my team, y'all. A lot of y'all that I dealt with before, I'm not trying to be smart. We're not moving nowhere together. Let me make that clear. And it's not being smart. Not being smart. You made the decision to ignore me, turn your back on me, and I try to forgive, and I'm not gonna keep on going that route with people. I love you. I know it's times all of us like to sit together, because I know we all do some great things for Baltimore City, and I have no problem with that. But as part of strengthening the community, and this right here, I'm gonna bring with me when I come to that town hall meeting. And as I sit in that town hall meeting, and I start talking, and whatever questions y'all want to know, I'm going to read from here who you can contact, what we can do to make it better. While everybody probably still go around in circles, this is going to be my weapon when I come in. All right? If I got to bring my whole daggone briefcase thing with me, I will. Because I'm not going to just sit there and talk air with y'all. My thing is working on the solution. And if you see people just coming in and they don't have nothing, no documentations, no nothing, They just full of hot air. So when I step in, I'm stepping in with this. Give you names and numbers to people that's doing great things around in Baltimore City that don't nobody really know about. Now, let me finish this before I get off. I got you, Josh, too. I got to add you to this, bro. So far, I'm on number 7 for the list of people that's in my circle. And I told Charles Covington today, I said, you don't have to worry about, I'm going to say the nonsense, the bull junk, right? Because Josh told me, get with like-minded people. And that's what I'm trying to do now. Keep your circle small. So guess what? Just about everybody that I'm talking about, they have their own business with the people that basically can do the work that we want done. Now let me show you this. Where you at, Paul? Because I just put your stuff on here too. Paul Brookshaw, right? Paul Brookshaw is an ex-police. Paul Brookshaw he coached my son's soccer team for the longest time. Well, Paul Brookshaw and my son are best friends. Right? Now, Paul Brookshaw just started MLC Construction. So I told Paul Brookshaw, I said, I need you with me. Because he's a master contractor. So he can actually teach and certify you as well. So guess what? When it's time for us to start working on these houses, redeveloping them and doing what we do, he's going to be one of the contractors that I use. Now, my goal was to just stick with black people. Paul is a white boy. But guess what? I know he got my back. I know he got my back. I've been knowing him for years. So I know he got my back when it comes to doing what needs to be done. So right now, he's going to introduce me to the lady that he's working for that have multiples of houses. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing. That's why I got to be prepared. That's all. I got to be prepared. Look. When you in the war, you got to be prepared for the fight, right? That's the fight. This is the strategy, y'all. These are like our weapons. I might act dumb. I might act crazy to y'all during my wild out season. But this boy is awesome. So, oh God, I didn't want to forget MLC Construction. So, my goal, not just Paul, but my goal is once again to help a lot of our returning citizens, right? And our young black men and women who might wants to get into construction or something like that. Or I'm gonna just say take up apprenticeship class. I gotta use that more. I gotta use it because when I say apprenticeship classes, I just want y'all to think basically trying to meet whatever needs they want. But most of the time when you have a person that's taking up a trade, that's their profession, so my thing is to line people up that's there to help them with the things that they need help with. Lisa Pierce is another one that I'm gonna sit and talk with because she does a lot of training. And her thing is called Celebrity Workforce. So she worked for a lot of companies that gets her to teach their clients before they bring them in, like CNN, warehousing, a little bit of everything. So Lisa Pierce is another one that I'm gonna sit down with because once again, the whole goal is helping to get our people off the corners. I got her name in my papers, but she's with Turnaround Tuesday, and they have a program too where they help inner city people. But see, a lot of y'all don't. Some of y'all know about these type of programs, and a lot of y'all don't. So my goal is to have a list of everybody, because when you come to me, and say, Mr. Copeland, I need your help. My goal is to get you the help, no matter what it is. I stopped at Roberta's house today, the brand new one. I talked with the director and I told her a little bit about me, and I said, I need y'all. I need to know, like, least help me to better understand what Roberta's house is about. So when it comes to, I'm gonna say, like homeless women or battered women, let me know, because that way we can collaborate together. And if I see that I need to use Roberta House for some of our clients, we'll do what we gotta do. What we gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not playing. I'm not playing this time. So I got her information in my phone and stuff, but I'm gonna put her on this list too, because these are people that my thing is to advertise to y'all so that y'all will know where to go to get the proper help. And this is part of the team. Now, I called my friend Charles Monroe. Charles Monroe was the guy I was introduced to Charles. Charles was trying to help me when I was with Will Hanna of Park Heights to get this loan for $5.4 million. It fell through, but that was some more other stuff. But Charles have always stood by me. And not that Charles stood by me, Charles listened to the vision. And our goal basically was to help the low to moderate income people and put on what is that, the home buyers program, work on your credit scores, all this and that. So now Charles have left TAM Lending. Charles is with the Renaissance Lenders, and they have an awesome program too. Charles said we got to sit down and talk. So I have already introduced some of my people to Pastor Judy. So I wanted to make sure that it was okay for me to give out Pastor Judy number. That's my business partner. Now, it's a person going around, as usual, bad mouthing me. This person gravitated to me. I did not look out for that person. Something is leaking under I think it's brake fluid leaking again. So I don't know if it's something came loose or lube, whatever, screw popped out, but it was leaking again, and I had to put some stuff up in there to stuff it. So I needed $500 to get the truck fixed. This person said, I got your back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm not worried. Man, we supposed to be doing business. And I'm only saying this because I got a call today about this person calling people, her friends that she introduced me to, and say, did you tell Steve this? Did you tell Steve that? Did you tell Steve this? No, I found out that you're not a real evangelist. Don't get mad at me. I just had to do the information once you start acting like a fool to find out, are you legit? You're not. So now you're mad. I'm all right with that. I only moved away from you because you kissed me in my mouth. You kissed me. And that day you did it, I stopped messing with you. I said, please don't get business and pleasure mixed up. Now tell your friends the truth. Because I only moved back off of you because I know you're not right here. So I moved back. And now you threatening to shoot me. You threatening to send your sons after me and everybody you talk to on your side. Because like I told them, I ain't worried about you myself personally. Because you tell everything you're going to do. So basically, it's like, well, you're not a threat, but either way, um, I get a call today, and the person blasting me, and this is a reverend. Yeah, because you supposed to say, you said that, I didn't tell you this, and I didn't tell you that, I did that. I just shut up. And when she finished, I said, you're right, you didn't tell me that, so why you mad? If you know you didn't tell me that, why you gotta call me to tell me that? You know you didn't tell me nothing about this person. You also told me that you didn't really know them. You met them, I think, around about the accountability time, like I did. So I already knew you didn't know the person because you told me. So that person called fishing. And when she finished, because she like, because I ain't still trying, I'm like, that's your stuff. Because number one, you know you did not say anything bad about that person. And that's why I shut up. Because number one, you know you didn't say anything to me bad about the person. Why you believe it? And that's why I sat there quiet and listened. I said, yeah, you never said nothing bad about it. Yeah, because I ain't trying to get in between you. I said, you never said nothing bad about it. I said, she fishing. She trying to fish to find out where did I get my information from. And then she gonna sit back and tell somebody I'm mad with her because she wouldn't let me do her. This woman is over 200 pounds. This woman is about 50 something years old. I do not do old, and I do not do over 200. Anybody that knows me know I do not mess with women my age. I just don't. Maybe one day I'll grow up, but I just don't. And I sent her pictures of me, my wife, my family to let her know you ain't nothing like her right there. You like twice her size right there. Maybe 3 times her size. What I want with you for. And then she's younger, like a 44. So I'm not trying to be smart. I had to throw that in. And somebody called me to tell me about her. And she's bad mouthing you here. She doing this, she doing that. And I'm like, that doesn't bother me because I get it every time. People bad mouth me every time. They bad mouth me all the time. When they get close to me and I ain't who they think I supposed to be, like, some people, I'm a go-getter, y'all. Please don't feel intimidated by me. If you can't handle your own weight and what we do, I'm not trying to steal your business. I'm not trying to take nothing from you. But if I become a part of your business or I like what you do, and if you ask me to help, I'm a go-getter. I go. And I found out a lot of people got intimidated by me. And they started stabbing me in my back, talking bad about me. And I ain't no tell other people. But guess what? A lot of them, be honest, slowly but surely, I begin to let people go. Well, let me say God started removing them. He did. And when I like people, I like you. You part of me. It's like we buddies. And that's how I am. Anytime to make this clear, for the longest time, I did not do like register a nonprofit. And the reason why, because most of the people that I dealt with gave me donations without me having to write a receipt. So most of the people I dealt with, they never wanted a receipt. They never asked for anything. They just gave me pallets and pallets and pallets of stuff. So with those pallets, I'm the one that was helping the nonprofits that had to pay out their pockets for the product to sell back or donate back and stuff like that. So I call myself helping them with product that people was giving me. But I'm the problem. So Cornelius kind of put me on point a while back. Cornelius told me, he said, Steve, he said, God has given you all the tools to do everything that he called you to do. But people started taking stuff personal for their own freaking self. Like, it's about me, it's about me, this is my business, this is my business. No, you told the state and you told the federal that because you has this EIN number and this is what you want to do to build up into that particular community. It wasn't for you to take it and go all over the world. It was for that particular area. Because the whole goal with your nonprofit is to build up in that community with the community people. But people getting, becoming people getting these businesses, and the first thing they hollering, it's mine, it's mine. It does not belong to one individual. It belongs to the community. You know why Communities United got $5 million to help build up in the West Side? Because that's where they do most of their work. So what I found out with that $5 million, not just Communities United, No Boundaries, it's a group of them that the money came to for them to do what they need to do in the community. And guess what? Just like the church, you might have found the church, you might have started the church, but the church do not belong to the pastor. It belongs to the community. But that's what a lot of us do. We start stuff and we really think it's all about me, 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 me. And that's not what it's about. So when I went to Hamilton, Hamel Builders, to see could we get that truck, because by this time we already picking up donations. I'm putting them in my car, Chef and I'm putting them in the van, and we doing what we do. We needed something bigger, and we ran across something bigger, and I asked what they donated. I thought we was going to have to write a receipt, which we didn't have to, and I asked for it. The lady came out and said, Mr. Hamel said you could have it. So I asked some people to come with me because I thought we was going to have to sign a receipt. And from that day forth, all hell broke loose about a truck. I never stopped one time since Hamel Builders gave us that truck or gave me the truck. I never stopped one time trying to get donations and give back to our people. It wasn't about me. I know what my mission is, and I know why I asked for that truck. I just went to Hamel Builders not too long ago. And I went in to talk to Mr. Hamel just to tell him thanks for the truck, because then I got the truck painted and stuff right. So I wanted him to see, I'm trying to keep it up as much as I can. But I went through hell with that truck, dealing with other people. Right there when the lady came out and said, Mr. Hamel said you can have it. And see, that's what happens when you deal with people and they think it's all about them. And I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm just letting you see that if you're working for the community with your nonprofit, that's what your nonprofit is supposed to be all about. Building back up in their community. Too many people trying to take this government free money, and it's like it revolves around them. It's all about 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 them. That's not what it's about. Even if you start your own, look at Damon Cooper. Damon Cooper started out for none of them. He was still working for the mayor's office, but he was building on his mentoring program for young men. People start coming together that believed in his program, where he moved away from the nonprofit into the for-profit. I told Damon Cooper, right, not too long ago. Now, mind you, I heard about Damon Cooper some years ago by Cara. Damon Cooper is on Cara's nonprofit page too, with Ray Lewis, Damon Cooper. It's probably about 5 nonprofits on it that I know, period. But I told Damon Cooper, when I used to come real hard years ago about our politicians, Damon Cooper sent me a message, and he said, don't be so hard on them, because they're doing the best they can. And I reminded Damon Cooper that he didn't remember. I sent him a message. I said, yeah, I remember when you told me such and such. He said, for real? I said, yeah. So that kind of sparked us to talking on LinkedIn. I got over 2,200 members on LinkedIn. And what I love about it, I get more support from LinkedIn than I do Facebook now. I get more encouragement from them than I do anywhere else. So a lot of times when y'all want to sit back and ignore me, and it's like he fake, he phony, he's sick, I'm right over here with some people that's doing a lot of, they either beginning to start, or they've been doing it for a while. So it's like we all come together. I got guys over there that's working with black men, trying to pull black men together. I got a group over there that's called the Black Wall Street. Because these are the type of people I had to try to reach out to, because that's where my vision and that's where my passion is at. So they know that and they see that. So they compliment me, or they want to come in and see how we can help you go to the next level. So let me go back to this. Charles Monroe. He used to be with TAM Lending. He tried to help me get that $5.4 million for those 30 units of Park Heights. Well, TAM Lending, I don't think they're here in Baltimore no more. They fell apart. But he's with another company now. I'm looking at this and say Renaissance Lenders Incorporated. And the first thing came to mind when it said Renaissance Lenders, Cohan Dillon. So I'm going to check to make sure. Even if it is, if they still willing to work with us when it comes to getting the money to rehab and revitalize houses in Baltimore City, come along. Now, let me tell you where I'm at with that too. Just about everybody that wants to be a part of this, and they got their credit scores are in good standing, and we can get the money through our programs, whatever amount of million we need to start the rehabbing and revitalizing houses, that's what we're going to do. So Charles Monroe is one of the last ones, and that's number 7 on my list of people that I am looking at, or God been sending my way to help fulfill this vision. Charles, I'm on the phone, but he sent me a message. It says, Steve, I really admire you, brother, because your heart and your passion is still for the people. So Charles is the lender that I was introduced to And he did everything he could to try to help me get that 5.4 million. So now I said, Charles, I'm gonna need you to come back now. Stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. That breaks my heart when people hear me and they feel like, ooh, I'm gonna slide over near him. I'm gonna try to do this just to come and cut my, stab me in my back. Y'all not gonna do that this time. I told Pastor Judy, I said, let me tell you something. When you came in, it's like you opened up the door. This is the CEO of Box, one of the biggest mental health program groups in Baltimore City. And she's the CEO and founder, well connected to everything that I visualize for Baltimore City. And do you think I'm gonna screw that up? And I'm trying to truly believe and have faith. These people already well established with money. They already got money. But you know what the goal is? The thing is not to use your own money. So long as they can back the money up that we trying to get, the money in the bank accounts, the lender gonna work with us. You think I didn't know that? You got the money, you show them I got the 5 million already. So we're gonna lend you the 5 million because guess what? If something happened, we know you got the 5 million straight out to get back. Now ask me how I know all that. Because I deal with a lot of people that tells me. And I'm reaching back out to Brother John. But all of it now, slowly, but it's a time for it. Like I told Charles Monroe, and I'm gonna say this, because he's a white guy, but I know what he brings to my vision and my business. I'm a LLC now. So it's all about business. It's all about showing that person that wants to invest in you that they will get their investment back, plus earn interest in it. I ain't done with that. And then knowing now that I have Fox 45 to help me get those messages out, they even told me, Julian even told me, because of the great businesses or nonprofits that's in Baltimore City, because of me and my big mouth, they're going to interview whomever so that we can let people know that it's more positive stuff that's going on in Baltimore City than negative stuff. I don't want no snake balls with me this time. I don't. I don't. I don't. And most of the people I told y'all about is already established. With nice bank accounts and stuff too. So it's more like, bro, we're going to help you get what you want. And this is what they telling me. It's your turn now. We helping you. I ain't got time for this backbiting, backstabbing, and all this type of stuff. I ain't got time for it. I seen Larry today at Christina's. I said, love you, man. No, I don't deal with no misfits, all this. And I said, man, I've been gone from the misfits for the longest time. He's still stuck there. But I said, man, let me tell you this. We come a long way. As far as with Christina, him, myself, and, the old crew, we come a long way. I know where your heart is at when it really comes to dealing with the people. No matter how you might be shiesty. But the thing is, I'm not mad at you. he might still be over there talking bad about me, even though he seen me today. It doesn't matter. Because if that's what makes him feel good, that's fine. I can't feel it. I can't tell. It's like I'm living in his head rent free. But what I told him today too, I said, I love you, bro. I'm not mad at you about nothing. Kelly, I love you too. You gonna call my phone from this 6-something number and say, hey bro, this your sister Tia. Why do you feel like you need to do all that? Why do you really, you allowing me, because you're not over here in my head, because I only mention you if I hear somebody say something, that's the only time you come. But I am so into your mind, your heart, your spirit. You cannot sleep, you cannot eat, you cannot have sex. Well, probably not only when you do have sex, you're probably thinking about me while you with somebody else. Because you're that consumed about me. I don't know. Ted Cruz. What's all that for? I'm moving on. You still want to hold on to that mess? That goes to show you need to come to talk one of them counselors that's in my program. Therapist or something. But anyway, I went upstairs to see the babies. I done fell in love with the babies. I held the boy for a while. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get him back. I gotta get him back. That was the good part about it. Then I held the baby girl, and I just fell in love with both of them. I don't know. I might take them on as my godchildren. I was thinking about it because they probably don't have no positive male role models. So I'm kind of looking at, you know, and I know the mothers don't mind because they was like, I took some clothes in there. Now, What's your name had her baby like 3 weeks ago, so that's the boy. And I couldn't wait to see him anyway. And then when I seen the girl, I was on my way back home after dropping, helping the guy get the Suburban to his house. Right, I told the car to Charles' house. Let me tell y'all what happened, y'all, and I'm gonna get off because it's a little after 5. Charles tried to fix the brakes and everything, and he put something on it to try to hold the oil in. So we thought we would make it to the house, and all of that. So it's hooked to the back, so it's bumping. We gets over to the house, right? I said, Charles, let it drift. And like if it start moving too fast, just put it in reverse because the reverse will catch it back up. Then you can take it out and start it again. Just slide down. He ain't listen. He crashed into the wall with the car. He crashed into the wall because the brake wasn't working. So I looked at the car and it didn't really look like it had a lot of damage on it, right? Charles mad. He hurt me. I said, man, it's all right. It's all right. He tried to put it in reverse. I had to get behind it, pull it out, and then let him line it up real close to the curb and everything, park. And he still think the car is toe up. And I told the guy, I said, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. I said, man, you met the car, blah, 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 right? I said, Jack up, Charles. He came around and looked. I said, Jack up, boy, you ain't do nothing to it. He was like, I was hoping I didn't, because I'm like, you gave me the car and I messed it up. I'm like, Charles, it's okay. It's okay. I said, bro, I love you, bro. And I think what really amazed me about Charles, right, because he young. And he's trying to do all the right things for a young black man. And he reached out and said, Mr. Steve, I want to come and help you with the young man, stuff like the older men too, whoever. So the whole goal is Charles is a diesel mechanic. So he's certified in what he do, so he can train and all of that. So that's what he told me he wanted to do. So I said, okay, I want you to be a part of my team. The car not messed up. He happy as all outdoors. I just happened to go on Instagram and he got a picture up there telling me, I got my brand new car. I mean, when I sent him the message this morning and he called me, he was just so filled. He was like, God is really watching out for me, because he went and he rented or leased a Lyft car. And I think he said they want like 400, 450 or something like that a week. So he wasn't really making what he really need, or he's just making what he need to pay them for the car and everything. So he got something now. And he can always, use the truck as his what's that, automobile, mobile as well. So I told him he can have the car. I said, you can have it, bro. He was like, for real. So you can have it. I'll make sure the title's straight and everything before I give it to you. But we'll make sure everything is right. You know what? I know God can bless me. And I know God is getting ready to bless me abundantly. When Melvin Russell reached out to me, Pastor Hathaway, I know Pastor Hathaway have always been there for me. He was one of the guys when I was trying to do the housing things that met me for breakfast, me, my lender, and some other people. He said, you brought your whole team. I don't play. So now it's like we're coming together now. And I thank God because they asked me to be a part of Act Now. So not just being a part of Act Now Baltimore, when I go to sit with them at Act Now Baltimore, this is the solution. This is the working solution to bring in other people that's already experienced and what needs to be done. This is the working solution. So this will be me with me at just about every meeting that I might meet somebody with, as far as us trying to put Baltimore together. Fox 45 News, which ain't gonna get a copy of this too, because he told me that basically they're going to support me as the voice for Baltimore City. And not only that, they're going to support community, strengthening, the community. Have a nice night, y'all. I love y'all. It's a little after 11. I only wanted to be on for about a half an hour. Y'all know I don't work like that though, right? But I love y'all, and I'm out, and have a great night.